All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Seattle Pandemonium Shutdown, day 227 by my count. And, oh boy, are things really getting turned up to, what did I say the other day, turned up to 25? We have 14 days of this election cycle left. All the stops are being pulled out. The fallout from the Hunter Biden escapades continues. So the issue is, what's being alleged is that Joe was taking money from Hunter, and the Chinese were giving Hunter the money in order to give the money to Biden, if that makes sense. That's sort of what's being alleged. Now, let's go downtown. Let me drive around a little bit. But that's only part of the scandal. See, part of the scandal is how the big tech companies handled the New York Post's story. They basically blocked the story. You could post the link, but then it wouldn't load the link or something like that. So they blocked the story because of the lead up to the election. Bunch of bad press about Biden and involves China. Even if it's not true, it's negative press, and they are in the tank for the Democrats. I'm not exactly sure why per se. Just a general ideological leaning. Maybe it's the issues of regulation and stuff. Like, the Democrats won't regulate them the way maybe the conservatives might end up regulating them. Again, just a general ideological kind of agreement. I don't know. But this is a dirty pool, that's for sure. Is the story true? Well, then the American people deserve to know. And the New York Post, if it's not true, then the New York Post needs to be scolded for printing fake news. Not all the fake news is just about Trump, by the way. Everything's still all boarded up. Boarded up Pacific Place Mall. Boarded up Forever 21. At least there's more people around now. People going about their day, going about their lives. Getting back to some semblance of normal. It's some semblance of normalcy is vital to everyone's mental health, because, oh boy, are we all under some strain. I mean, look at the Old Navy. It's a beautiful fall day in Seattle today. Little life returning to normal, in a sense. In any kind of sense. I mean, everyone's wearing masks and stuff, so that's kind of off-putting. It at least feels a little more positive today. This looking at how the city is with all the people out. At night, when I've usually come down here, that is when it can get a little bit, I don't know, dire, I guess is the term that I'm looking for. Dire. Like, it just seems so barren and lifeless, and like they're just people like laying in the street and stuff, like people just sitting around in groups in the street and everything, and you're just like, God, what? This is just so disturbing and weird. Well, do we got more fallout for Jeffrey Toobin? Jeffrey Toobin, who was jerking his dirkin on the Zoom meeting with his cohorts over at, what was it, the New Yorker? I mean, the dude is just balls ass naked rubbing one out, and they put him on suspension, so there's that. I mean, people were trying to, you know, engage in apologia for his behavior, and the issue is, can you somehow prove that he knew he was doing it, and that therefore makes it like a form of like sexual harassment, essentially? Or did he just have a boomer moment and didn't think, he thought his camera wasn't on? I mean, it's happened. I mean, everybody's been doing so many Skype meetings and everything that accidents happen. The issue is, how often did he jerk off during business hours? Because that's a fun fact. Oh, come on. There we go. A fun fact, most pornography gets consumed during business hours. At least that was the meme fact from, I don't know, years ago. Might not be accurate anymore. So he's just watching porno, listening to the Zoom meeting, and pleasuring himself. Interesting guy. Really something. Well, it's Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? Is it Tuesday? No, today's Tuesday. Oh my goodness. Get it together, Kyle. Man. I don't know, people. Try to enjoy it. It's the last, some of the last warm weather we're gonna have, I think. Maybe we'll get a nice mild fall. Maybe this winter won't suck. Maybe that will be an upside to the end of 2020, is maybe the winter won't suck, but it's 2020, so it'll probably suck. It's probably gonna suck. I mean, I sort of feel like everything is terrible, and so we're gonna have like 8 feet of snow or something crazy. Let's go through South Lake Union. Yeah. Do. Yeah, you know, some of this stuff looks clean. I mean, there's parts of the city that have just become complete shithole countries. But South Lake Union has the money. They have those dollar bills. Boarded up still. Fantasy. Sex shops closed down. Well, they might not be closed down. There's Amazon headquarters, where it opens up and can launch a nuke. Yeah, I don't really have much for you today. Like, reading the daily news cycle as it's unfolding. What I normally am doing is I'm gathering up all the analysis later in the day, so I actually have more of like some deliverables for you. we just have election nonsense. They lidded Biden until like Thursday or something. Like, again, 2 weeks out from an election, and they hide him. And it's really something. Really something. Like, and they're trying to like pump up Kamala and get her out there, but like, I forget if it was Tim Cast or somebody else. They said, well, you have a problem. You can't have her as the VP be a stronger presence than Biden because it makes him look weak. So then you're just voting for Kamala, and then what was all of this nonsense? Like, if they just wanted Kamala to be the pick, then why didn't... I don't know. You're gonna reopen, huh? Gonna take the plywood down? Alright. Alright. I'm all out of flow for today. I don't really have anything for you. Vote. That's it. That's the message for this video. Vote. Because, wow, things are about as crazy as they've ever possibly been. Everybody has basically said that. I think everyone acknowledges it. Short of another war breaking out, I don't really know what more we can do to turn this country into even more of a freak show. But, yeah. Today is a nice day. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.